We're still very sodden up here in North Queensland, and to give you a bit of a picture of just how much rain we've seen in this region in the past fortnight, I'm at the Ross River in Townsville, and you can see the volume of water flowing through behind me. That's controlled releases from Townsville's main water source, the Ross River Dam, that the council's conducting just to manage the amount of water going through our river systems here as we continue to see rain fall across North Queensland. A severe weather warning remains in place for communities south of Townsville, in the Burdekin at Ayr, all the way north to the Cassowary Coast and the community of Tully. 24-hour rainfall totals of 250 millimetres are possible, and that's what we've seen overnight as well. Multiple locations recording that amount of rainfall, 250 millimetres, on top of what some areas have seen in the past 2 weeks, 2 metres of rain. So it's just a phenomenal amount of water that we've seen across North Queensland. The only good news that we've received today is that in the community of Garoo, that's a flood-stricken community in the Burdekin Shire south of Townsville, properties were flood affected there earlier this month. There was an emergency alert issued by Queensland Police for residents there to seek higher ground due to major flooding in the Horton River. That emergency alert has been cancelled, so residents are no longer being told to seek higher ground there at Garoo, but it certainly will be a mammoth clean-up effort. This protracted rain event is really testing the resilience of North Queenslanders, as the Premier spoke to earlier today, David.
But to every resident of North and Far North Queensland, we want to say we acknowledge how tough things have been. Lives have been lost, livelihoods have been destroyed, people have seen water in places they never thought possible, and yet still the spirit of North Queenslanders has somehow shone through. And we're really, really grateful for how resilient people have been.
And Chloe, how are the recovery efforts going, especially with all that rain persisting up there?
That's right, just as we were starting to get the clean-up underway, particularly in Garoo, as I mentioned earlier, and up in Ingham and Cardwell, the rain, it just came back, and it's expected to hang around until about Monday or Tuesday. So as we continue through the recovery effort, a big focus has been power. So Ergon Energy, which supplies power up here in North Queensland, they say that they have 92% of their 30,000 households affected back online, and they're hoping to have it 100% back connected to power by the end of the day. So as you can imagine, so many communities have been relying on generators for more than a week now. Households having to go out and buy fuel to keep their generators running, and in communities like Ingham, fuel is being rationed. It's really a scarce thing at the moment because of all the access issues we've had throughout North Queensland. We had that temporary bridge set up by the Army north of Townsville. That's closed. It was very helpful in getting supplies into Ingham, but it has closed, so they can hopefully rock and seal a new road expected to open early next week. So recovery is still very much underway here, and just being able to get everyone connected to the power and telecommunications again will be the first step of it. But then there's the cleanup as well. A lot of people here in Townsville, which was far less flood affected than a community like Ingham, a lot of people are donating things like cleaning supplies, vinegar, clove oil, which is really good at combating that mould. A lot of pallets of supplies like that are heading north into Ingham when that road reopens, to help residents with the cleanup effort as we keep an eye on what weather is left in this system.